This one's for all the chemists out there because we've got 25 questions on the periodic table where I give you the letters and you tell me the elements. This is Trivia with Buds. And welcome to another episode of the Trivia with Buds podcast. I'm your host, Ryan Buds, Southern California's most, what could I be the most of? The most endearing trivia host. That's right. I don't even really know what endearing means. I think it means good. Does that mean good? I think it means I'm good. Hopefully I'm good. Maybe that's why you're listening to this show. Maybe you like the live show and you're like, I need this more in my life, and I want to check it out. Thanks for finding it, and you can find this show every single day. If it's your first time listening, hit subscribe for those new episodes showing up on your device daily. Today's episode is all about periodic table elements, and I'll give you the letters, and you tell me what element we're talking about. Me, no good at science or math. Or anything really, except English. And I butcher that quite a bit, as people that listen to this show tell me all the time. So I'm just never been good at science. I don't retain stuff that like doesn't just jump out at me. So something like an element I would never memorize unless I really had to for a test. And I used to have to, we had a teacher in biology in high school named Mrs. Hagberg, and she would let us write as many notes as we could on a 3x5 note card. So people would write real small, or they'd print in like 2 font and paste it on there and stuff. And it was supposed to get you to like, do all this work to prepare the note card, so much so that you would remember the thing, which I think worked most of the time. But even when I had that note card and I had all the formulas and things, I still didn't retain like the core of what we were doing in math or science. So this episode would not be for me. I would be skipping this one if I came across it. But some people love science. Some people love this periodic table. And one of those people is Alexis Eck, who was my first ever patron over on Patreon. She lives in Oklahoma, and she just posted a profile picture of a dog wearing a suit. So that is the kind of gal Alexis is. As a $5 or more subscriber per month, she gets to pick any topic, and I'll do it as an episode of the show within the month. And other patrons have some fun ones coming up, like Carrie's American Horror Story episode, which I've been waiting to do since October. It's coming, Carrie, I promise. Erica's PC Games episode. That'll be fun. Dragon's Lair, things like that. And Greg's college mascot episode. So lots of fun picks coming from Patreons of this show. If you love the show, I urge you to become a patron over on the Patreon page. You can also check out my friend Jordan's Patreon page. Jordan Zeilinger, he has a show called Wreck My Podcast. It's about nostalgia. So if you're an 80s or 90s kid, you will absolutely love the topics he goes over on that show weekly. I, myself, am a $5 patron of his, and I get to ask a question that the crew on that show chats about monthly. Most recently, I asked which one of the Goosebumps books would actually be the scariest if it happened to you in real life. And my pick for that was The Haunted Mask, where you can't take the mask off. It's just stuck on your face. I think that would be terrifying. So if you like stuff like that, if you like Goosebumps, if you like Are You Afraid of the Dark, if you like beer and working out, Jordan's got a little something for you. Check it out wherever podcasts are found. Wreck My Podcast. Check it out. All right, it's time to dive into Alexis's topic of the periodic table of elements. So let's do those 25 questions on that right now. Here we go. All right, I'll give you the letter or letters, and you tell me what element we're talking about on that periodic table. Here's question number 1, Ni. Ni. Question number 2, Li. Li. Number 3, Na, like not available. Na. What element is that? Number 4 is RA, like a residential assistant. RA, what does that stand for on the table? Number 4, RA. Number 5, a popular one, just the letter K. What does K represent? Number 5, what does K represent? Number 6, ZR, capital Z, lowercase r. What element would that be? ZR. Number 7 is AG. AG, like the word age, minus the E. Number 8 is a capital B. What do you think that stands for? Just the letter B, as in boy. Number 9 is A, lowercase l, A-L. Number 10, A-S, A and the letter S. Number 11, H-E, like he, H-E. Number 12 is F-R, like the beginning of the word Frankenstein, F-R. Number 13 is T-S, like the writer T.S. Eliot. Number 13, T-S. Number 14, G-E, like General Electric, G, lowercase e. Number 15, a popular one, just the letter C. What does that mean? C. Number 16, B-R, B, lowercase r. Number 17 is K, lowercase r, K-R. Number 18, X, lowercase e, X-E. Number 19, F, just the letter F, as in Frank. Number 20 is just the letter S, as in Sam. Number 21, R-H, R-H. Number 22, T-I, like the rapper, T, lowercase I. Number 23 is just the letter I. What does that mean? I. Number 24 is B-I, like a bicycle, B-I. And 25 is Z-N. What do you think Z-N stands for on the periodic table? All right, guys, those were your 25 questions on the periodic table. We'll be right back with the answers in just a second. All right, here we go with the answers to those 1- and 2-letter clues. I would know maybe 5 of those, but if you're scientific, and I bet most of you are, you will know some more than I did. Here we go. Number 1 was Ni, that means nickel. Ni, nickel. Number 2, Li is lithium. Lithium. Number 3, Na, not available, is sodium, salt. Number 4, Ra is radium, radium. Number 5, K, of course, that's the one I always remember, potassium. I think it's so different. K is potassium for some reason. Number 6, Zr is zirconium, which is what they say when they're talking about jewelry, right? Cubic zirconium, is that right? Number 7, Ag, silver. Silver, like the Silver Surfer. Number 8, B for boron. Chlorophyll, more like borophyll. Number 9, Al is aluminum, like a can. Number 10, As is arsenic, like the play Arsenic and Old Lace about old ladies murdering people. Number 11, He is helium, which you can inhale to sound funny. I've never been able to do that, by the way. I don't know. I don't know why I can't do that, but I've tried to do it, and then I faked the voice. Has anyone ever done that? I've definitely done that before. Number 12, Fr, francium, or francium. I don't know how to say it. Francium. Francium, frankium, francium, francium. Number 13, TS is like the word Tennessee, but it's Tennessean. No, Tennessean? Tennessine. Tennessean. Never seen that word in print in my life. Number 14, GE, germanium. Germanium, which may be one of the Jackson kids. Number 15, C is carbon. Carbon. 16, BR, bromine. That one likes to drink Mountain Dew and skateboard everywhere. Number 17, KR, krypton. Krypton, like Superman. 18, XE, like xylophone, ecstasy, is xenon. Xenon. Number 19, F for fluorine. F is fluorine. Number 20 is S for sulfur. Sulfur. Number 21 was RH for rhodium. Rhodium. 22 was TI for titanium. 23 was I for iodine. 24 was BI for bismuth. Bismuth. And 25 was ZN for zinc. Zinc. So those were all the answers to the periodic table question. How many did you get out of 25? I want to see those scores. Send me those score sheets. No cheating. No looking it up. Let me see those score sheets. I'm always curious to know how well people know random stuff like this. If you didn't have to memorize this table for like a class, I don't know how you would remember and retain this stuff. Again, I'm just not good at that kind of thing. But maybe you are. and maybe you have a big holiday party coming up. If you need some trivia content, hit me up anywhere in the world. I will send you questions, rounds, customizable stuff for your friends and family anywhere. And just shoot me an email, ryanbuds@gmail.com. It's totally customizable. There's thousands of rounds to choose from, and it doesn't cost very much money at all. So if you have a party that you want to host yourself and you need some good content, let me know in an email, ryanbuds@gmail.com. Also, tell a friend about this show. If you know anyone that plays bar trivia, loves pub quizzes or game shows, even just a little bit, do me a solid. Send them a link to any episode. Could be this one, could be another one on your phone. Just go do it right now. Come on, do it while you're talking, while I'm talking, while you're listening. Go to your phone, hit share, say, hey, I think you'll like this. This guy sounds like he's going through puberty and he can't talk great all the time, but it's entertaining. You'll love it. Send them a link. That'd be awesome. That would help me grow so much. This past week, I had the most downloads ever in the history of the show in one day. And it's really, really cool to see that happen. And it's thanks to word spreading from friends like you. So thank you for doing that if you do that. Thanks for listening. Thanks for telling a friend, like we mentioned. And we'll see you tomorrow for more Trivia with Buds. Oh, real quick, tomorrow's episode is about Hanna-Barbera characters. So get ready for that. Cheers.